Good morning. It's April 3rd, 2025. Today I'm going to be reading lessons 92 and 93. Miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. The idea for today is an extension of the previous one. You do not think of light in terms of strength and darkness in terms of weakness. That is because your idea of what seeing means is tied up with the body and its eyes and brain. Thus you believe that you can change what you see by putting little bits of glass before your eyes. This is among the many magical beliefs that come from your conviction that you are a body, and the body's eyes can see. You also believe the body's brain can think. If you but understood the nature of thought, you could but laugh at this insane idea. It is as if you thought you held the match that lights the sun and gives it all its warmth, or that you held the world within your hands, securely bound until you let it go. Yet this is no more foolish than to believe the body's eyes can see, the brain can think. It is God's strength in you that is the light in which you see, as it is your mind with which you think. As it is his mind with which you think. His strength denies your weakness. It is your weakness that sees through the body's eyes, peering out in darkness to behold the likeness of itself. The small, the weak, the sickly, and the dying, those in need, the helpless and afraid, the sad, the poor, the starving, and the joyless. These are seen through the eyes that cannot see and cannot bless. Strength overlooks these things by seeing past appearances. It keeps its steady gaze upon the light that lies beyond them. It unites with light, of which it is a part. It sees itself. It brings the light in which yourself appears. In darkness you perceive a self that is not there. Strength is the truth in you. Weakness is an idol falsely worshipped and adored, that strength may be dispelled, and darkness rule where God appointed that there should be light. Strength comes from truth. Let me repeat that, because that needs repeating. Strength comes from truth. Strength comes from truth and shines with light its source has given it. Weakness reflects the darkness of its matter. It is sick and looks on sickness, which is like itself. Truth is a savior and can only will for happiness and peace for everyone. It gives its strength to everyone who asks, in limitless supply. It sees that lack in anyone would be a lack in all. Its true strength sees that a lack in anyone would be a lack in all. I've talked about that before. And so it gives its light that all may see and benefit as one. Its strength is shared, then it may bring to all in which they will unite. It will bring to all the miracle in which they will unite in purpose and forgiveness and in love. Weakness, which looks in darkness, cannot see a purpose in forgiveness and in love. It sees all others different from itself, and nothing in the world that it would share. It judges and it condemns, but does not love. In darkness, it remains to hide itself and dreams that it is strong and conquering, a victor over limitations that grow in darkness to enormous size. It fears and attacks and hates itself, and darkness covers everything it sees, leaving its dreams as fearful as itself. No miracles are here, but only hate. It separates itself from what it sees, while light and strength perceive themselves as one. The light of strength is not the light you see. It does not change and flicker and go out. It does not shift from night to day and go back to darkness till the morning comes again. The light of strength is constant, sure as love, forever glad to give itself away, because it cannot give but to itself. No one can ask in vain to share its sight. No one enters its abode, can leave without a miracle before his eyes, and strength and light abiding in his heart. The strength in you will offer you the light and guide your seeing, so you do not dwell on idle shadows that the body's eyes provide for self-deception. Strength and light unite in you, and where they meet, yourself stands ready to embrace you as its own. Such is the meeting place we try today to find and rest in, for the peace of God is where yourself is, his Son, waiting now to meet itself again and be as one. Let us give 20 minutes twice today to joining this meeting. Let yourself be brought unto yourself. Its strength will be the light in which the gift of sight is given you. Leave then the dark a little while today, and we will practice seeing in the light, closing the body's eyes and asking truth to show us how to find the meeting place of self and self, where light and strength are one. Morning and evening we will practice this thus. After the morning meeting, we will use the day in preparation for the time at night when we will meet again in trust. Let us repeat as often as we can today the idea for today and recognize we are being introduced to sight and led away from darkness to the light where only miracles can be perceived. So I'm going to repeat the idea and go over it in my mind a little bit. Miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. All right, lesson 93. Light and joy and peace abide in me. You think you are the home of evil, darkness, and sin. You think of anything and anyone you could see the truth about. You think if anyone could see the truth about you, he would be repelled, recoiling from you as if from a poisonous snake. You think if what is true about you were revealed, you would be struck with horror so intense you would rush to death by your own hand, living on after seeing this being impossible. These are beliefs so firmly fixed that it is difficult to help you see that they are based on nothing. That you have made mistakes is obvious. That you have made mistakes is obvious. That you have sought salvation in strange ways, have been deceiving and afraid of foolish fantasies and savage dreams, and have bowed down to idols made of dust. All this is true, but what you now believe. All this is true by what you now believe. Okay, so today we question this, not from the point of view of what you think, but from a different reference point from which such idle thoughts are meaningless. These thoughts are not according to God's will. These weird beliefs he does not share with you. This is enough to prove that they are wrong, but you do not perceive that this is so. Why would you not be overjoyed to be assured that all the evil that you think you did was never done, that all your sins are nothing, that you are as pure and holy as you were created, and that the light and joy and peace abide in you? Your image of yourself cannot withstand the will of God. You think that this is death, but it is life. You think you are destroyed, but you are saved. The self you made is not the Son of God. Therefore, this self does not exist at all, and anything it seems to do and think means nothing. It is neither bad nor good. It is unreal and nothing more than that. It does not battle with the Son of God. It does not hurt him nor attack his peace. It has not changed creation nor reduced eternal sinlessness to sin and love to hate. What power can this self that you made possess when it would contradict the will of God? Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Over and over, this must be repeated until it is accepted. It is true. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Nothing can touch it or change what God created as eternal. The self you made, evil and full of sin, is meaningless. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God, and light and joy and peace abide in you. Salvation requires the acceptance of but one thought. You are as God created you, not what you made of yourself. Whatever evil you may think you did, you are as God created you. Whatever mistakes you made, the truth about you is unchanged. Creation is eternal and unalterable. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You are and will forever be exactly as you were created. Light and joy and peace abide in you because God put them there. In our longer practice periods, in our longer exercise periods today, which would be most profitable if done for the first 5 minutes every waking hour, begin by stating the truth about your creation. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Then, put away your foolish self-images and spend the rest of the practice periods in trying to experience what God has given you in place of what you have decreed for yourself. You are what God created or what you made. One self is true, the other is not there. Try to experience the unity of your one self. Try to appreciate its holiness and the love from which it was created. Try not to interfere with the self which God created as you, by hiding its majesty behind the tiny idols of evil and sinfulness you have made to replace it. Let it come into its own. Here you are, this is you, and light and joy and peace abide in you because this is so. You may not be willing or even able to use the first 5 minutes of each hour for these exercises. Try, however, to do so when you can. At least remember to repeat these ideas, these thoughts each hour. Light and joy and peace abide in me. My sinlessness is guaranteed by God. Then try to devote at least a minute or so to closing your eyes and realizing that this is a statement of truth about you. It is a situation. If a situation arises that seems to be disturbing, quickly dispel the illusion of fear by repeating these thoughts again. Should you be tempted to become angry with someone, tell him silently, light and joy and peace abide in you. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. You can do much more for the world's salvation today. You can do much today to bring you closer to the part of salvation that God has assigned to you. And you can do much today to bring the conviction to your mind that the idea for the day is true indeed. Indeed. All right, so let me think about that one a little bit more. Light and joy and peace abide in me. It's true. Just like light and joy and peace abide in you. And I will always see it. I will always see it. And I will always feel it. And that has been a trap for me. Because the world does not allow you to be that. And it's confusing. You know? Why doesn't the world let you express your light and joy and peace everywhere you go? That's what the system should be doing. They should be manifesting that everywhere, all the time, in every way, shape, and form. That's how the system should be used. People should be able to express their highest self all the time. How else do you expect people to get to their highest self if they're not allowed to express it? You have to create a system where people are allowed to express their beauty all the time if you want to see beauty all the time. Duh. Duh. If you want to see beauty, you have to create it. You have to figure out how to express beauty all the time. So you have to figure out how to express truth all the time. Because truth is beauty. Beauty is truth. Many of you have never seen it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. My vapes are all out. I'm going to write these ideas down on a note card and see if I can come up with anything else to think about. Miracles are seen in the light. Miracles are seen in the light, and light and strength are one. That's like saying, for me, miracles are seen in truth. And truth and strength are one. That's what that makes me think of. Miracles are seen in truth. And the truth and strength are one. Alright, light and joy and peace abide in me. Light and joy and peace don't abide in me. Light and joy and peace is me. That's all I am. Light and joy and peace is me. any of this is, in truth. If you see it that way, if you can will yourself to see all of this as just pure light, pure joy, pure peace, if you can will yourself to see it, you can create it just like anything, How is anything in the world or in the universe created? You think about it, and then you build it. This is no different. The universe, this is how it works. I see light and joy and peace everywhere. And so I have it. And I would like the rest of the world to be able to do that with me. And you can. And it does. It's already done.
So let it be written, so let it be done. Light and joy and peace is me.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. It is. It's true. You are totally sinless. It's like I'm totally sinless. Everyone's totally sinless. So what are we going to do about that? What are we going to do when we're building a world from that perspective? That's the question that I have. What are we going to do? I know what I would do. But if we're a team, which we are, what are we going to do? I'm waiting. Anyway. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I will chat with you later.